Hello kids, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to learn about maths, that is fractions, which is about standard 4, and I'm your Shreshtha Mishra. So let us begin and know more about fractions. Fractions is a part of a whole. For example, there is a pizza. It is when we divide the pizza into 4 parts, or if I say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts. So 1 part of the pizza is a fraction, and we will write 1 part of the pizza as 1 upon 6. But how can we identify that 1 upon 6 if somebody is saying I'll give you 1 upon 6 pizza from a pizza? So how you'll identify that how much pizza you'll get? This shows that there is 1 part of a pizza out of 6 parts, and it means the pizza is divided into 6 parts. So we'll write the total number of parts as the numerator. This part is known as this one. Let me explain you. Wait a second. Like here, for example, here you can see that there are parts. Okay, so this is let me tell you the parts of a fraction. We always write a line like this. There is a number on the above side and there is a number below side. The number which we write upper side is known as numerator. The spelling is actually wrong, but please do that. We'll see the correct spelling. And the number which we write below side, that is known as denominator. So there are 2 parts of a fraction, numerator and denominator. Now let's learn what are they. Let us continue that example only. Like as I divided the pizza into 6 parts. 6 parts. Wait a second, the cursor actually it's not visible. Yes. 6 parts. So the total number of parts, the denominator is what? The denominator is the total number of parts. The total number. We have 6 parts, so this is the total number. So we write 6 as the denominator. Always in all the examples, the total quantity is written as the denominator. And what is the place of denominator? Below the line. So here like this. And what is numerator, guys? Numerator, like the person who wants to give me 2 parts out of 6. There are 3 people. He wants to divide the parts 2, 2, 2. Okay. So I am getting 2 parts. So the number of parts you are getting is known as the denominator, and we write the denominator above the line. So as simple as that. 2 upon 6 pizza. So here, wait a second, let me erase it and let me explain you. Yes. So it means that I will get these 2 parts, and these 4 parts will be left. If they're asking how many is left, and you have to express this as a fraction. So the same thing. Here you will see that 4 upon 6 is left and 2 upon 6 is finished. So like this is your part. And what is your shading fractions? For that, first let us learn about parts of fractions. Means there are types of fractions. We have learned about parts of fractions, right? Now let's see types of fractions, but before let us see that that you must have heard about the shading fraction. So shading fraction is like somebody saying that I have a pizza and it is divided into 4 parts. Okay, 4 parts. 4 is left. And always remember, children, it is a rule. 4/4 is equal to 1. 1 whole. So when the same number is there as the numerator and denominator, it means 1 whole. So there is 1 whole left. Right, there is 1 whole left. So now, as it has 1 pizza, whole pizza, 4 parts, so it has to eat. It is dying to bite it. So he ate 1 part. So 1 part, 1/4 pizza. Then next day he eat 2/4 pizza. So how much pizza is left? So what do you mean by 1/4 and 2/4? It means that first day he ate 1 part from 4 parts. How many parts are left? 3. And second day he eats 2 parts. He ate 2/4. It means 2 parts. So it means 3/4 pizza he finished. He ate. खा गया वो 2 दिनों में. And how much part is left? As you can see that 1 he ate, so 3 are left. 2 he ate, so how much is left? 1/4 pizza is left. And what do you mean by that? It means that only 1 piece of pizza is left. And you can also, there is also another method. You can add 1 and 2. We learn adding and subtracting also. 1 and 2. So it means 3/4 pizza he ate. And so 1 is left. Obviously 1 is left. As simple as that. Or how, with which method I got the answer? That is that I calculated that 1 part he ate, 3 are left. And next day when he ate 2. So 3 minus 2 equal to 1. Okay. So this is the way. If you have any doubts, you are most welcome to ask me in the chat box. So this is the way. And if they are asking you to identify in shading formula, so you can, like this, you can shade it. I am shading like lining ajeeb sa, but you can, it's weirdly getting shaded, but you can shade it the whole part with a nice color pencil. And this is left. So how you'll write this diagram? As 1, as 1/4. Okay. So this is the way, and we have learnt about this. Now let's come. So these are the examples. 4/3, 12/9, 3/2, like this, 9/5. These are the examples of fractions. Like this is how fractions we see. Now with the example of pizza, we are very clear with the parts of the fractions and the shading fraction. Okay, you can see. And if the normal, this was the word problem shading. You have to first identify the word problem's answer, and then you have to solution, and then you have to shade. But like simply they're asking you that this is this pizza. They show you this diagram and asks you to express this diagram in the fraction. To express this as a fraction. So simple. First you will see. ऐसे ही नहीं हबड़ दबड़ में कहीं से भी कुछ भी निकल गया, नहीं. You have to do like that. Like first draw a line. Wait a second. As the answer, like this cursor, you see it very properly, but it's not visible. It's visible me as a dot. So I'm not able to see it very properly. And so children, please wait. Yes. Answer. You write it. So first write answer. Okay. Then after that, what what you need to do next is first draw a line and then write the denominator. Ki how many parts are there? So you can see there are how many parts? 4 parts. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So here write 4. And then after see that how many parts are finished. 1, 2. So how much part is finished? 2. In the numerator, what you will write? The part that is shaded. It means कि 2 upon 4 pizza somebody ate. Somebody has finished it. Okay, and 4 is the total amount. So if we write it, if we label it, this is total number, total quantity. Okay. Yes. Total quantity. And what is this? This is the leftover, eaten quantity. So जो दूसरा part हो question का, that is always the numerator. Denominator हमेशा नीचे ही रहता है and it is always the total amount. उसमें कभी बदलाव नहीं आता. Just remember, there are no changes made in the denominator. Denominator है. Okay. Now let's come to the types of fractions. Guys, we are clear with parts of fractions and the shading fraction. Now let's see that how many parts. The parts are the most interesting. So have like improper. So first let me tell you that how many types of fractions are there. 1, 2, 3. 1 second. Yes. There are 6 types of fractions. Okay. So let me tell you here. There are 6 types of fractions. First one is unit fraction, which is not given there. I have not made it. So let me tell you here only at the whiteboard. Unit fraction is a fraction which has 1 as a numerator. Unit fraction ऐसा fraction है जिसका जो numerator होता है वो 1 होता है, 1 होता है हमेशा. If you see like 1 upon 4 or pizza, so that is your 1 upon 4 is your unit fraction. ऐसे 1 upon 2 करोड़ भी हो जाएगा या 1 upon 2 lakhs हो जाएगा, 1 upon 2 crores हो जाएगा, 1 upon 2 अरब हो जाएगा, 1 upon 5 हो जाएगा, 1 upon 59 हो जाएगा. कोई भी चीज़ जिसका denominator कुछ भी हो उससे फर्क नहीं पड़ता. There is no problem with the denominator. Just if the numerator is 1, your fraction is unit fraction. So I hope unit fractions are clear. Now let's come to improper fractions. So let me tell you guys, wait a second. Yes. Improper fractions. Improper fractions are the fractions basically whose numerator is larger than the denominator. How you can remember that? So first let me tell you both improper fractions and proper fractions, then we'll come. So basically, oh my god, how can I forget that? Improper, proper and unit fractions both are not given here. So let me tell you. So have a look. Improper fractions. We'll learn with slide also. ये मत सोचना कि मैं तो बोर्ड पे ही पढ़ाई जा रही हूँ, but wait. We'll come there also. Improper fractions are those fractions which like you normally improper कैसे हो गया? Improper क्यों लिखा? जो proper नहीं हो, abnormal हो. इसलिए क्योंकि हमेशा you see denominator is large and numerator is smaller, and the denominator is larger than the numerator. Okay, like here pizza also you were seeing that we were getting 4 is larger than 1, right? We got 2 upon 4. Here also 4 is larger than 2, right? But here are the fractions which are larger than the denominator. So here you can see 7/2. And in word problems mostly you don't find the improper fraction, क्योंकि पिज्जा में आप कैसे कहोगे कि आपके पास 2 pieces आपने 7 खा लिए. You can say ना कि 2 pieces है आपने मतलब 7 आपने 2 खाए. So you ate 2 pieces out of 7. You can't say that you ate 7 pieces out of 2. So normally improper fractions are not mostly found in word problems or problem sums of fractions. So that's why you are not like properly you have seen them. So not only 7/2, 10/. See, in improper fraction is also there is a rule. If न्यूमरेटर पे कोई बड़ा नंबर है, okay, like there is 2 only, 2 कोई ले लो आप, 2, there is 2 as a numerator and there is only 1 as a denominator. या आप ले रहे हैं, for example I say 20 and there is 1. So this is written as 20. मतलब 1 का तो कुछ मतलब नहीं होता ना. And if you are seeing that if also 2 is there, so up you can understand that 2/1 means 2 only. क्योंकि 1 का है there is no meaning as a denominator. उसका मतलब the number जो numerator है वही होता है. So always remember, if there is a denominator bigger than 1 and 1 is that as the denominator, so there. And also don't think 1/1 अगर कहीं लिखा पड़ा है and there you see, so ये तो 1 होगा ना, लेकिन it will be 1 as 2 ways legally, double legally, because एक तो यही वाला कि 1, if 1 से 1 होगा so 1 ही आएगा, and secondly 1 होगा दोनों जगह तो obviously 1 ही होगा ना. So there is 1/1, so they will never write 1/1, they will write 1 only. Okay? Now let's see improper fractions. So now I hope you're clear with improper fractions. Now let me tell you what are proper fractions. Okay. We have to go very quickly. I think बहुत देर हो गई है. So because here I can't see the timings. कितना time हो गया, but okay. तो हमें जल्दी जल्दी करना पड़ेगा. Okay. So proper fractions basically. Proper fractions are those fractions which here, like proper fractions mostly पाए जाते हैं in which numerator is smaller than the denominator, or you can say denominator is larger than the numerator. Both are correct. They mean the same. Okay, कि numerator small होता है, denominator large होता है. Here, these are the most common proper fractions are the most common type of fractions where everywhere you see proper fraction only. And improper fractions are the most rarest improper fractions are the most rarest type of fraction. They are very like real life में पाए ही नहीं जाते, because ऐसा कैसे हो सकता है. So here proper fractions, you will be very clear with it कि proper fractions are those fractions that where numerator is smaller than the denominator. And in word problems and in real life most commonly we find proper fractions. So now like here as example you can see 2 fraction. Okay, so here you can see 7/2 as an improper fraction. So it means you can see that 7 is greater than 2. Okay, so okay. And as a proper fraction you can see that proper fraction 2/7. Okay, 7/8, पर यहाँ पे हो जाए 77/8, so that will be our improper fraction. Okay. Okay, now let's come to equivalent fraction. Equivalent fraction, 2 fractions that name the same amount. So here actually there was no space. So here you can see 1/2 equal to 4/8. Here you have to understand कि किस लास्ट से किस द्वारा से ये दोनों सेम है. 1/2 equal to, what do you mean by 1/2 guys? What is 1/2? 1/2 it means half. 1 upon 2 is half. So this half, किस तरह से half 4 upon 8 और 1 upon 2 सेम हो सकता है? गाइस इसका भी मेरे पास आंसर है, क्योंकि गाइस सी 1 upon 2 ये हाफ होता है. ओके, सो दिस इज अ फॉर्मूला. 1 upon 2 हाफ है. आप यहाँ पे 4 upon 8 देखिए. 8 का हाफ क्या होता है? 8 का हाफ क्या होता है? 4. सो इफ यू आर राइटिंग 4 upon 8, इसका भी तो मतलब हाफ ही हुआ ना, कि मैंने हाफ पिज्जा खा लिया. सो यू कैन सी दैट दिस इज द सेम. आई होप मैंने शॉर्ट में आपको बताया है. Now let's see. So this is the same thing only. The part of fraction, the type of fraction where आप ऐसे fractions लिखते हो equal to में, where those are same. They mean the same. क्योंकि यहाँ पे half था आपका main theme, और 1 upon 2 भी half हुआ, 4 upon 8 भी 8 का half हुआ, तो half हो गया. 4 upon 8 equal to half. Half pizza आपने खत्म कर दिया. So this is the thing. Like if I write pizza का मैंने देखा, so let's see 1 upon 2 equal to 3 upon 6. ये भी तो सेम हुआ, ये भी तो दोनों पेयर इक्वल इन फ्रैक्शंस हुए. How? Because 3 upon 6 का half हुआ, and you can see that this is the half and this is also the half. So half is the theme and both mean the same. So this is, you can see, such types are equivalent fractions. Now here, let's see them. Equivalent fractions have the same value even though they may look different. They are fractions that name the same whole part. So for example, you can see 1 upon 2, 2 upon 4, 4 upon 8 are still equivalent fractions. How 1 upon 2 half, 2 upon 4 half, 3 upon 6 half, 4 upon 8 half, they are half parts. So these are equivalent fractions. Here are the diagrams, 1 upon 2 and this is 2 upon 4 and this is 4 upon 8. And see how, because half part shaded, half nahi. So 1 upon 2, 2 parts and 1 is shaded. And 2 upon 4, 4 parts hai, and 2 are shaded, 2 upon 4. So this is the equivalent fraction. And I hope in short you're clear. If you have any doubts, you can see. Now after that, let us first learn about simplest form. Simplest form is basically the only factor that the numerator and denominator have in common. So like there are two things given. Here this and 3 upon 6 and 4 upon 8. So if you find the simplest form, you will see find the common thing. If something is common here, that is the simplest form. Okay, so like here you can see 1 upon 3 upon 5. So here 1 is there, 3 is there. So here also 1 is there, 3 is there. So this 1 upon 3 is the simplest form of them. Now I think the video is getting longer, so we'll have the part 2 soon, and I'll explain you about mixed number and like and unlike fractions and all, and the types of fractions and the common parts. So thank you everyone.